It makes Paimon feel like she could float. Cream! Gummy! Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine! Right? So Paimon... that voice... Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go...
Well, if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities?
Oh, happy lantern, right?
Happy lantern right to you too! Wait, if you're here for lantern right, and that voice we heard, that was...
Oh, impressive. You could...
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course.
Indeed. I suppose it's...
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe?
No, it's not a code.
Perhaps. But the act of that's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not... Exactly. You get me. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something?
Not really. If I have...
Oh, that's a pretty good way to...
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try?
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs...
Oh, I bet you guys are... No need to be shy. Even Furina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Huh? Did Paimon...
Believe in your ears. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was...
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and what? And what do you know? Miss Furina was standing right there, all ready.
That reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, So
you could actually hear what she was saying?
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some...
Oh, seems like you caught for... She probably would have never thought... No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so...
What? Nervalet was here too? What was he doing here? It couldn't have...
I think it just might have been, actually.
Nervalet is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a...
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked...
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something. It was just a spur. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10...
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
That reminds me. You guys said you only...
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going...
Oh, dear. We've been chatting for quite...
We should probably head out.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're
Go and meet your friend.
Sounds good. We're gonna... Qiaoying Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? Didn't Gaming say something about... Oh, well that's fine. Now let's see what kind of yummy... Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling for... Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying... Hey, this isn't the Fortress of But... Paimon... Since Zhongli is there, it's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli. Alright, no time to waste! Let's... Good afternoon, Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Furina! Oh, great, now Paimon's shouting.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted. Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Jean. I must admit, but seeing as you're a hero who's been all up, since we have found ourselves in...
It appears you have been to Fontaine then. Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the...
That's what I mean to say is, although I've built up a certain... I stand before you right now as nothing more than an There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from... Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't... Is he just feigning?
No. Yeah. You're no comment.
Does that mean Hu Tao...
You may not have heard, friends, but... Miss Furina is now one of my...
Okay, you... Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What's this about?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on a...
We just saw you guys standing on the side of the...
Oh, I see. That means you... That I do, my... What was Paimon's guess then?
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie a...
By newbie...
If that's the case, then Paimon's...
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great...
Ha! You see? Paimon was right. Since both of our guesses were right, they're... Hey, don't be upset. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you...
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Did I... Something... Well, you know...
Oh, well...
Really? Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although...
Whoa, it's not like that.
Huh? But Paimon just thought...
Really, Paimon, it's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know any... Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to... Hey! That's pretty good.
Oh, Paimon... So, did you come to...
Well, not... My original plan was to just relax.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all...
Oh?
It's someone you know. What?
How did you guess that on your... Very impressive, my friend. You're guessing...
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette...
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived.
Yup, that's exactly what he. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
So, were you the one that...
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, but speaking of your...
What about him?
He doesn't get out much, does... no wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have
All in all, he was only here.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything...
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Unfortunate. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Furina...
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy.
Is that so? Hmm? To borrow Miss Furina's turn of phrase.
Well, with the traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance.
That's right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for... Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once... If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important. Sounds like a pretty... In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with... It seems like your friend still has a lot of grunt.
If I remember correctly, he's... you're quite...
Oh? Traveler, Miss Furina. Those two in...
Oh, it's Navia and Clorand. Hey, over here!
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in. No apologies necessary. Any friend... straight to the... It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Furina, when are you planning to head back? Do you need us?
I mean, you're not...
It's normal for friends.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. Exactly. Just like in the 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house. But if you take a closer look, there may be some...
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no...
Of course.
By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorian? Then you must have also been a...
well, that's... besides, being a leader is hard. I prefer how things are now.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax.
Only the best. And thank you so much, Miss...
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're at
Dim sum. Is that some kind...
They are a part of it.
Oh, so it's big...
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home and...
Of course I am. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog. Clorand is the one who didn't buy...
So all you're bringing...
And some tea-flavored hard candies.
Clorand isn't much of...
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless.
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just... Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. They should all be things I can use. I think.
Now, Paimon, if you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny...
Oh,
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, so that's what... Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not...
That's... Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for it. I felt a bit bad at first, but,
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the fortress of Maripede for me once he's done. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can...
see, even Clorand was happy to take him. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful. Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Clorand said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Merit... Look! It's Neuvillette!
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last... Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude...
You call this early? Do you always work...
Strictly speaking, that depends on... I am hardly bereft of time, however. So...
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go...
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on... Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Qiaoying village. I see. Thank you for informing me. Yes, they have been safe.
I have to... Just a simple gift delivery.
I was just passing through.
All right. Then
A verbal receipt of confirmation?
guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't...
About that. Much of that...
Oh?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Ah, that explains it then. Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else I'd like to...
This is a stone slate.
Well, that is an apt description. It is...
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this.
Oh.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the... We joked with Clorand some time ago.
Ah, so that's what this is.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case...
It is a... I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's a gift of this significance deserves...
Surely there's no need for...
Just kidding. I don't have anything, but we do have a storage...
That sounds good.
So that's what you were doing in Qiaoying village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity... The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do this. Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
If you say so, but you don't have to justify a After all, you're hardly bereft of time.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity. However, after reading a few articles about Li Wei's holiday tradition, seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart. Refreshing. My spontaneous... Take, for example, my... In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted. This is also...
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be...
That was indeed one of my inspirations. Really? To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, around such an important... But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is. That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor. You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite. Approve a leave of that sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence. But my proclivity to refrain from personal outings does. But now I see that the human